Hey guys, this is Gooberry and we're going to look at the continuation of Project Wingman. I believe mission 3. So let's get on with it.
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain Griffiths, otherwise known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, in recent years has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out. We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Ooh, time to use more accurate anti-ground weapons. Okay, so the HISM, the high explosive standard missiles, those were pretty good. Not to mention the MLAA, they took out several enemy aircraft before they could even get into a dogfight. So I'm going to stick with them. The rest we'll have a look at. Oh. What? Much better. It has a higher acceleration rate. So wait, what, 4,300? Are these credits going to be used for something else? Maybe I'll just save up. I'll continue the E4 strike. So the first when it comes to aircraft, this is best for aircraft because, of course, air missiles. I'm not sure. I mean, we shoot a lot of standard missiles and these aircraft keep turning a lot. But at the same time, if I have to keep it painted for the time being, not sure how well that will work out. I'm just going to stick with. You know what? Let's give it a try. Okay, this time I'm going to go with the unguided small bombs, just because I want to minimize damage. I don't know how that's going to affect us in the future. And for the final loadout, we're going to go with the MLAA because that really saved our hide. I think the MLAs themselves took out around 4 to 5 aircraft in the last mission. Alright, so that's our loadout. Let's start the mission. You're not the boss of me. Maybe he is, I don't know. I wonder what the stalling speed is. Oh, I think 270. Is that what it's trying to say? Or is that just the... Nah, that's just the coordinates. And I'm guessing this is the landing and takeoffs are separate missions from the action missions themselves. Go faster. Yep. Okay, that's a bit strange.
Rose Tower AFB on the nose. Hitman, you're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff standing. Hitman team, engage.
Time for our
Approaching
bombing.
Rose Tower.
I mean, can you...
Hitman's not doing so bad today. For being the rest of the winter.
Monarch never disappoints, that's for sure. All airborne, prepare for a hot drop.
I wonder. Okay, and drop. And drop, and
Hitman
drop.
1, bombs away.
Okay. I hope that takes care.
Taking a contract here of all places. You know what they say about all roads, right, Mick?
Not now, Dip. Not now.
Yes. That's the sound of my bombs landing.
Monarch ready to fire.
Hey. Come on.
Positive tone.
Change to MLAs. Oh my god, there's so many targets. Oh. Okay, what was that? Shit. Oh, don't turn. This should get it. Okay, time for the second. There's it.
Cleared for guns.
Why do you have to be a dog fight? Can't be a cat fight. Oh, this should be good. Yes.
Missile away, missile away.
is that cannon? Okay, these are all fuses. Ooh. Oh my god, okay. That's the radius for painting the enemy. Oh, this is gonna be tough.
Enemies locking on. Break. Hitman 1 within gun range.
Sam, okay. Man, just die already. What is this? Okay, so I made a mistake. I should have gone with the heavy explosive gunpoint because that would have. I could have aimed it myself. Unlike this little unguided bombs, I need to keep targeting this foe.
Good separation. Bombs away.
It's not gonna be. So that noise that you just heard, if you see at the bottom right, it's you would see two bars, vertical bars. So that's the armament loadout. So as soon as I fire, it's going to reload, and I'll let you have a look at that. As you can see, now it's reloading.
Gun range.
Damn it.
Enemies locking on. Break.
Man, this sucks.
Bomb countermeasures.
Yes. Now for the two sides circle. From the left side. You're mine. Die.
We're out of action.
Okay. Onwards. Yeah, I think I'll go with the standard missiles for the sounds. I don't really want to risk. The anti-air guns, I mean, they are a bit weaker, so I can go for some other. I could go for a bombing run with them, but with surface-to-air missiles, I'm not taking a chance. Come on, come on.
These Sicario fellas ain't that bad. The hell are you talking about? They're taking all the dough. This is circus. We're over to DC, so get the hell out and take that runway. Go, go,
Oh, Jesus, what is that? What are those things? I want a parachute. Okay, I'm not sure why, but I'm trying to dodge my mic every time the plane.
Hitman 1 locked on. Stacked up. Engaged defensive. Monarch missile on the way.
Yes.
Enemy's getting a radar lock. Shoot him up.
Come on, it's getting out.
Box 2,
That's it. You thought you could fight. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Oh, God. It says priority, but it's not letting me. Oh, so these are aircraft. Good trip. I didn't think about that. Okay, time to go. Bye bye.
Hitman 1, Box 2, Box 2.
Fast mover out of action. Cleared for guns.
Yep, there it goes.
Where the hell have you been? We need support now. This is Crosstalk Squadron. Commencing intercept. Let's get these dogs off our lawn.
Merging to engage. Show me a fight.
We got them where we had mercs crossing the border. They're supposed to get out very quick. Enemies on my scope. On my face. Guns, guns, guns.
Hitman 1, Box 1, Box 1.
I'm engaging.
I'm guessing this is a boss fight. Oh, come on, the tracking is not. No, no. Yeah, man. Yes, he's getting it. Okay, that was a really easy
Rifleman to reserve
mission.
a nice hangar space for us. You know, in exchange for our good work up here.
There is no such thing as nice this far north. You should know that.
I never flew these skies
Okay.
like you did.
SAAs are
Not
not
like
that
this.
good. One of them
Airstrip
filmed
is secured.
and tracked
Outside
really
the
well, but the
defenses,
others,
there wasn't much
I don't know
else in
what's
terms of
going on.
resistance. We're patting down prisoners and electronics, but you're good, boss. Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks. Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky bastards. Rose Tower is ours.
You make my job easy as usual, Monarch. Good show.
Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you all.
Okay, so now I guess we're going to do another landing sequence. Oh, okay, this should be a lot easier.
Runway is clear. Bring it in.
What is that? Okay. And we're done. Nice landing strip for once.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The Independence Force of Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty, and when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
One last thing, everyone. We're going by our TAC names for the duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know how bounty hunters are if they have a name. Dismissed.
Can my tag name be Gooby? Gooby 1, Foxtrot 2. Anyway guys, we're done with this mission. And I'll continue in the next mission in the next episode. So until then, bye bye.